After graduating from Jefferson High School in 1982, Todd Moore began a career in the United States Army that went on to span more than 30 years. While serving with the 82nd Airborne Division at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, he was deployed at the Sinai Peninsula as part of a multinational peacekeeping force. Served as part of Operation Urgent Fury in Grenada, he was later detailed to recruiting duty and served both here in Iowa and across the country, culminating with his promotion to the highest enlisted grade and his selection as Command Sergeant Major for the United States Army Recruiting Command, and then as Chief of Sergeant Major Management for the U.S. Army. Moore credits his high school experiences at Jefferson with leading him to his career of service.
I think the combination of both athletics and academics really tie to service in the United States Army. The commitment to teamwork, you hear these comments all the time, but they really hold true. The interaction with different types of people, the diversity that exists in schools, and have already been exposed to that. I say this as kind of stereotypical, but different parts of our country, there are folks that have not been exposed to the kind of diversity that we have back in the Midwest.
Moore points to several teachers and coaches as mentors of him as a unique breed of student who was involved in both athletics and the arts.
There weren't many athletes that participated over the walkway in fine arts. I still have to this day a great relationship with the director of vocal music at Jefferson, now retired in Tampa, Florida, Mr. Tom Lippert. I was a quarterback and I played basketball, ran track, but I also was in West Side Delegation and concert choir my whole time at Jefferson. And I took some ribbing now and then in the locker room, but I was big enough and strong enough to handle it. So I was an average student, applied those topics to real life activities or actions, generally drew my interest, and I did better, even though I was an average student. And Bob Becker was one of those in science. You just couldn't, there's no way you could convince me that physics or chemistry I was ever going to use again in life. But he had a unique ability to draw me in and to most students, not just me, and apply how we would use these applications later on in life, whether it be through a college education or a trade. It didn't matter. They all are relative and they all will impact you sometime later in life, even if it's to help your own kids with their homework.
When asked about changes in the education system over time, Moore said, "Far too much energy is being spent on qualifying young people for college rather than teaching them."
We don't spend nearly enough time educating or counseling and assessing people's abilities with their desires, measuring aptitude, and being able to counsel them as they depart that secondary education piece, whether it's college, a vo-tech, or to the workforce. How do we really measure both a person's desires and their aptitude to put them in a path for success? I'm still trying to figure out what I want to be when I grow up. And that's why I'm so passionate about this career exploration piece and how we measure aptitude and how we measure desire. And I really wish that the public education system throughout the United States would spend more time and energy with that piece. I think we leave far too many behind because we simply push people to go to college and get a degree. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not so sure that those folks are any smarter than I am that came right out of high school and went to a branch of service or went into the workforce.
So, what does being future ready mean to this alum?
That means to fill up my kit bag with every possible tool I can have to ensure that I will be absolutely successful, but I will be happy.
During his military career, Moore earned his associate's degree and earned significant credits towards his bachelor's degree. He and his wife, Kara, have been married 31 years and are parents of 4 children. He enjoys cycling, running, automobile racing, and Notre Dame football. We humbly thank retired Command Sergeant Major Todd Moore for his service as we congratulate the Jefferson Hall of Fame member on his outstanding career.